Good evening, Ben C viewers. I'm Steve Griffiths and welcome to Q Weekly. Now, every now and then we like to throw together a very special Q Weekly for our viewers. We like to backtrack and have a bit of a flashback to the segments that we've done in the past several months to put together a bit of a special for you. Now tonight, Peter goes to On Wellington again. We have Summa Vows back in February 04. We have Mardi Gras back around the same time. And also Jason talks to Adam Elliot, the creator of Harvey Crumpet.
Well, here I am. I've bitten the bullet and I'm outside On Wellington. I'm going to go inside and see what a sauna is really like. Hi, thanks. Just one, thanks. Thanks. Thank you very much. Yeah. I'm here with the sauna manager, Will. So what sort of changes have you seen in the sauna business over the years?
Well, only as much as that with this new one here now, we've tried to increase the facilities and to make it a more entertainment centre where people can actually remain for a period of time and without being harassed and really enjoy things like a bar, which never existed before, license never existed before, a beautiful 25-metre pool. So we have our facility here which enables people to really spend a period of time and not just for sex reasons, just to be entertained.
And do people spend a lot of time here?
They do, yes. I've many times people get here right on opening and I come in 2 o'clock in the morning and they're still here, so they're having a wonderful time.
Bring in their little overnight bag and have a stay.
Absolutely.
Oh, there you go.
They certainly do that at the weekends because we open 12 midday Friday right through till Monday morning.
Okay, cheaper than a hotel, guys. What sort of people come to saunas?
Look, I think a whole cross-section of the community. Married men, bisexual men, gay community, guys, look, everyone.
Okay, so the people that you see out in the clubs and the bars are the same people that come to saunas?
Absolutely, absolutely, and then some.
Oh, really?
There are probably a lot of people who don't go to clubs and bars and actually come here in preference to doing the bars and things because it's so congenial. I mean, it's here to be entertained. It's not pressured. You don't have to prove anything to yourself. You're just here to have a good time.
And do you know if you get many married men or people that would be seen to be in the closet?
Oh, absolutely. There's a good percentage of that. Certainly they're the group that wouldn't be going to the nightclubs and things because they're probably going home to their families and children and so on. And you see them often early in the day rather than late at night, so that, you know, straight after work and this sort of thing, they come in and they leave. They're ones that are usually here on a mission and leave fairly quickly afterwards.
What about safe sex? How do you deal with that?
Well, we collaborate with the VAC and certainly the Human Health Resources people. We provide all the possible precautions that we can under the circumstances. We can't make decisions for the patrons, but certainly we have condoms and lube and signs everywhere to suggest they should indulge in safe sex. We have weekly STD testing that come from the Human Resources people, and so we can only create an environment which is conducive to safe sex.
And you have an outreach worker that comes here too, don't you?
Yes, we do. He comes once a week, usually Friday nights, and he encourages guys to just have a free STD test. It's done in lovely private circumstances, and a bit of counselling as well if it's necessary.
Thanks very much, Peter. Now, if you are interested in going to Wed On Wellington, it's in Collingwood, and its facilities include a 25-metre lap pool if you feel like lapping something up, an outdoor area, fully licensed cafe for all your boozery needs, a steam room, a sauna spa, video lounge, mirror room, sling rooms, and a massage room. Now, Midsummer 2004 saw the Summa Vows, where a huge number of people got together for a mass commitment ceremony. It was an absolutely brilliant day for all, so let's have a look at what went on, shall we?
Because we're going to the chapel and we're gonna get married. Come on to the chapel and we're gonna get married. She, I really love you and we're gonna get married. Going to the chapel of love. Woo!
What this is about love and commitment, and it's about public commitment, and it's about political power. Every single one of you has a vote, and it's about recognising our relationships and to putting a stop to us being treated as second-class citizens in our own country. Every single state and territory in Australia has recognised our relationships about 95%. There's still a little way to go and we're continuing to work on that. But federally, we do not exist. We are second-class citizens and we are treated as such, and this sends a very, very, very powerful message all around the world as well as around Australia. This is the year of the queer. This is when we retake the agenda. 30 years we've been at this, and this is the year where we're really going to make it matter. So before I introduce your celebrants for today, I just want to thank you all and thank every single couple again for showing your love, for showing your commitment, for making a political statement and being proud enough to do it publicly here today.
I'm Gillian and this is Jason. We are the celebrants here today for this ceremony and we are just so excited to be a part of this with you. This is your special, special day and it's a very, very special occasion for you. We're making history here today, both collectively and individually. Off to each other is the greatest expression of love. You're sharing with the world your choice to be together.
Please repeat after me. I love you with all my heart. I promise to be there for you. In good times and in bad. You are my best friend. I am honoured to be committed to you as your partner.
Now the people on the right, look into each other's eyes and please repeat after me. I love you with all of my heart. I promise to be there for you in good times and in bad. You are my best friend. I am honoured to be committed to you as a partner.
After I ask this question, I'd like you to repeat an I do. And if you have rings, this time will be when you exchange them with each other. Everyone who is here to get married today, would you have your vows sealed by the exchange of a kiss in a few moments or your rings? Please say I do or we do. Beautiful. Please exchange your rings. Now don't kiss just yet. We have to pronounce it yet, hold on.
Right. By the authority invested in us here at Midsummer Carnival 2004, we are delighted to now pronounce you partners in life and interests as one. Please celebrate with a kiss.
Everyone, it gives us absolute great pleasure to introduce you to over 300 new couples at this Midsummer Commitment Ceremony. Congratulations.
Do you enjoy Bent TV? Do you watch it regularly? Or do you sometimes feel just watching isn't quite enough? Well then join us on the other side of the screen and volunteer for Bent TV. Help us make queer TV and have lots of fun on the way. You could work behind the camera on location or in the studio. Work with the gallery crew as a vision mixer, director, videotape operator or audio engineer. Make great friends and become part of the Bent TV family. They help bring interesting people and fun events into the homes of Melbourne. We want you.
If you'd like to get involved with Bent TV, give us a call on 9517 0125 or drop us an email to feedback@benttv.org.au. Leave us your contact details, we'll get in touch with you and advise you the time, date and location of our next shoot. If you don't have any experience, don't let that put you off, as all training will be provided. We hope to see you soon at the studio.
Will you be there?
Welcome back to Q Weekly, ladies and gentlemen out there. Now, sequins, sexiness, felt bodies and scary drag queens. That's right, I'm talking about Mardi Gras 2004. Maynard was there for Bent TV and he was having a look at what exactly was going on. So let's lift the dress of misbehaviour and take a peek.
I'm Elliot from the Melbourne Marching Girls and we're here to do the YMCA as a world record attempt tonight.
So just give us a quick demo now what it should look like.
Righto, YMCA.
It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA.
The water can't stop this. How's it going there, Joyce?
Oh, it's good, it's really good. I look like I've walked out of a swamp, but I'm having a fabulous time.
You know what, you've got to be prepared for the elements, so to speak.
How tall are you in heels?
6 foot, 6'6" without heels, 7'2" with heels, hair and attitude.
Well, what advice have you got for girls out there that are putting on makeup in heavy rain? What's the thing you've got to do?
Get drunk. The drunker you get, the more beautiful you look.
And I think there's something in that for all of us. And there they are, the dykes on bikes! Wild stuff on 2 wheels. You go, girl!
It's a little bit wet, but it's good. We like it wet, darling.
It's a good thing you wore your rubber, hey?
Right.
It's actually be stupid if you wore a suit on a night like tonight. It'd look pretty stupid, yeah. I should have got myself a motorbike and some rubber.
Yeah. Just such a celebration of being gays and lesbians, and we just want, it's a simple thing, equality before the law. That's all we're asking, and as well as that, we just love being who we are.
Mardi Gras, making dreams come true.
I'm so happy I can fly.
Hey, it's a great night to be nude, isn't it?
Oh, it's great. The rain's beautiful.
You seem a bit shy. I mean, you don't seem to be putting yourself forward tonight.
I'm a Sydney gay nudist man, and I am very, very proud.
Yeah, you guys should get a room.
We're the Welsh Dragons. We march here every year. We've been here for the past 4 years. And we just come to Sydney on holiday every February, spend the whole month here, and we march and wet.
They're going to be sore tomorrow. The weather wouldn't worry you at all, that leather.
No.
So I'm a 78er. We fought for the Mardi Gras, as you can see my sash.
You're here celebrating it now, and in 78 they were trying to lock you up and put you away when you marched.
Yes, they were.
What's been your favourite so far?
Probably the dogs on bikes.
And here come the representatives from the New South Wales Police. Keeping the peace here, hey?
Yeah, we're having a good time. We're here because we really want to be here.
How's the crowd reacting to you?
Very well. It's going very well tonight. We're really pleased with the reaction.
It's not often you see the police getting a big cheer like this.
No, not usually.
Doing their stuff out here at the 26th Sydney Gay and Lesbian Mardi Gras Parade. Look at that. Hey, how proud are you to be carrying the flag?
Oh, absolutely fantastic. Very proud.
What's your message for everyone tonight?
Have a great time, Mardi Gras, and let everyone be safe in this world.
That's true patriotism for you. Maynard here as the sideline eye. There's half-lung to dummy. There's knock-on. He's going forward. They're going into the scrum. Someone's got on the finger, the tackle, and they're over the line. What a game. I'm sure you'll agree it's a great day for the game. Crikey! Which suburb are you representing tonight from Newcastle?
We're the Galen brothers. Us
the Galens camping all over the countryside. Us the Galen brothers. We've got both sorts of comedy here tonight, gay and lesbian. How long have you been the Wanji Queen and who crowned you?
Well, I've only been the Wanji Queen since tonight.
I'm hoping to perhaps one day see your face on a stamp.
Well, I'm hoping too.
Now this is entertainment with a capital E. Ah, yes, it's all fun and games till someone gets their eye poked out with a stick. Woohoo! You feeling particularly evil tonight?
Yeah, we are.
I just spoke to the devil. Look at that. He went to a lot of effort to make that costume. What's going on in your world tonight? You're rocking us.
Oh, I'm just enjoying the crowd
and the crowd are loving you.
Oh, I just don't believe it. I'm just having a wonderful time. It's great. Happy Mardi Gras!
Well, that's it. It's a wrap for the 26th Annual Sydney Gay and Lesbian Mardi Gras Parade. I've got a little party to go to with 17,000 of my friends. See you later. I'm going to go and towel off. I suggest you do the same thing.
Maynard left his cake out in the rain. Thank you very much for your idea of getting moist, Maynard. Now, Jason speaks now to Adam Elliot. Now, he, as you know, is the Oscar winner, creator of Harvey Crumpet. Now, for those of you who are fans of stretchy, bendy, plasticine men, here's Jason.
Now, tonight we've got a very special guest, Adam Elliot, of course, the creator of Harvey Crumpet.
Plasticine animation is something I stumbled across. I actually wanted to be a vet, and you know, unfortunately, I was terrible at maths and science. And when I got to the end of my high school years, I thought, well, I've got nothing else to fall back on. And as I said, I was very creative and drew and made things out of pipe cleaners and egg cartons. And you know, I sort of spent 5 years down at the St Kilda Esplanade craft market hand painting T-shirts. And then one Sunday, as I was sitting there in the rain, I thought, well, is this it? Is this as good as it gets? And on a whim, I enrolled at the College of the Arts just down the road, School of Film and TV.
Wow, so what gave you the transition from going from like being a designer with clothes to moving on to claymation? You said that you'd always done that as a child, but I mean, it's a big difference from clothes to creating a movie.
Yeah, it was. Look, I've never really had big aspirations or goals. I've always just sort of stumbled across things and just trusted my intuition and really claymation and writing and directing films is a great amalgamation of all the things I love. I love making things, I love telling stories, I love stills photography, I love going to film festivals. You know, it's a perfect career for me in a way. I sort of regret not finding it until I was in my late 20s. But anyway, I had plenty of life experience. It was a good beginning.
Absolutely. So do you have anything that you'd like to move on to sort of make more animated films or nature films or anything like that,
Yeah.
sort of move away from claymation?
Well, that's funny. I do get asked that a lot, but I always reply to that with people never go up to live action directors and say, well, when are you going to move into plasticine? So, I'm not much good at anything else. So, I'll stick with what I know, and as long as my films don't flop, I'll keep making them. Harvey's my 4th film, and hopefully not my last. And
absolutely,
it is hard to top an Oscar, but I'll just try not to think about that and just focus on the next character, and hopefully, do another one.
Beautiful. Now, a lot of your characters you've actually had in your films, because you had a trilogy, didn't you?
Mm.
They're quite depressing characters. The poor things go through so much torment. Is that coming from the prawn farm or personal experience or an outlet?
I always, so many people expect animation to be gag based, and right from the day I left film school, I wanted to make films that had a lot more depth and layering, and everyone says, why does everyone in my films die? And I said, well, in real life we all die. Why can't my characters die in the plasticine world? And the thing that I try to do with all of them is to make these characters as real as possible, so that if they do die, you are actually moved and you empathise with them. None of my characters are Disney-esque, none of them fly or are fantastical or anything like that. They're all very real people, and I think that's why Harvey has worked so well around the world, is that people really empathise with this little man and relate to him and follow his journey. And so by the end of the film, they're really barracking for him.
At school, Harvey was called a thick. His friend was Bogush. Bogush stuttered and had problems with his mucus. The other kids threw stones, and together they were tricked, teased and tortured.
Now, he's actually not that little, is he? He's quite large, apparently.
Yeah, Harvey's always about as bigger than your microphone.
I was going to say something else then.
Yeah, he's bigger. The reason my characters are big is actually I was born with a physiological tremor through my body, and I shake. And so Harvey's eyes, the reason they're so big is so I can have easy access to them, and the reason he's so tall is so I can get in there. Most animated models are a lot smaller, because they're that big, it means my sets have to be bigger as well. So it is a problem. I mean, really, I've picked the wrong profession in a way. It's like trying to be a watch repairman or something.
Thanks very much, Jason. Now that's our flashback special for you for this week. Now next week we will be back in the studio for the first time in 2 weeks after doing our special this week and being out of the Royal Melbourne show last week. Now please be sure to stay tuned for Face to Face later this week at 10:30, and also for Q Weekly next week, of course, at 11 p.m. Now we don't have time for Q Calendar this week, but if you would like to be on Q Calendar, or if you'd like to leave us any feedback at all, please contact us at feedback@benttv.org.au. Thank you very much for joining us. I'm Steve Griffiths. Have a good night.